Arbor Day observance. We are Tree City, USA, and honestly, I lose track of, this is 37 maybe?
I think we're at 30 now.
Yeah, I know we're, anyhow, we have a
Sorry.
great commitment to this. We do have, besides this tree today, we are, council's approved planting of
135, I think is what it came out.
Yeah,
to with our
135
budget.
more trees. And that's important because, we've had these horrific storms. And the amount of damage that's been done, I know personally, we were in fact, my neighborhood, Magnolia, was impacted by this in I think it was June 15th, where the wind shear came through and just snapped huge trees in half. I have neighbors that their oak tree, it didn't uproot, it just broke right in half. It was horrific. It was really, really frightening. Right in the houses around me, I was looking out the window watching this huge limbs just carried in the wind with that storm. A neighbor had a whole tree uprooted. Other people had trees fall on their house and garage. And then a month later, in July, we had a repeat, and this time it was on the other side of Evergreen. Where I live is just off Southfield Road. And it was even worse on Woodburn and Maida and some of those streets where people's cars were crushed, houses. It was incredible. And then in Inglenook Park, we lost, and Inglenook the year before, but Barber Woods was major disaster. So we know that this is, global warming is real, and we need to keep our green canopy. I always like to tell the story of, speaking of green canopy, several years ago, we hosted a delegation from South Korea, and one of the things, I took them to the top of the Skyline Club for dinner as part of our hospitality. And of course, when they arrived, they all ran to the windows, and they're looking south from town center, and they turned around and said to me, "Where's the city?" And I said, well, it's all out there, but we have this green canopy, so you could see very little of the city from that southern exposure. But anyhow, I'm very grateful for the commitment of the City Council. With me is Council President Ari Montalban, and our Park Services, Bob John Thompson, has coordinated this event. So we have an official proclamation that I'm going to read. Whereas in 1872, the Nebraska Board of Agriculture established a special day to set aside for planting of trees, and whereas the holiday called Arbor Day was first observed with the planting of more than 1 million trees in Nebraska. And remember, at that time, Nebraska was the Great Plains. Whereas Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nation and the world, and whereas trees can be a solution to combating climate change by reducing the erosion of our precious topsoil by wind and water, cutting heating and cooling costs, moderating the temperature, cleaning the air, producing life-giving oxygen, and providing habitat for wildlife. And whereas trees are a renewable resource, giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products. And whereas trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of business areas, and beautify our community, and whereas wherever they are planted, they are a source of joy and spiritual renewal. And so I am here to celebrate Arbor Day with all of you, and thank you for coming out. And John, if we're ready, throw some dirt on it. So I'm going to ask Council President Montalban to take the first shovel.
Keep going.
Come on, I got to add some other volunteers here.
I'm just messing.
How about City Attorney Don?
No,
King?
anywhere but there.
All right. Get in there, Don. Get your hands dirty.
Or you have to do it again. I didn't get your picture.
All right, give me a minute.
Let the mayor get in
Glad to hear that you're back in
All right, who's next?
Perfect. Oh wait, now both of you?
Nice job.
I'm looking for other volunteers. Michael, come on up and do a shovel.
How are you actually putting it
Throw it right in.
You giving up already, Council President? I can keep going.
Oh, man.
We'll have this done
I'm
in no
looking
time.
for some other volunteers. Come on over. Somebody grab a shovel.
There we go.
Thank you. That you can take home for your
One is
beds,
fine. Thank you.
or plant around your, or place around your trees. One of the things that it's always great to put
Jim,
wood chips
wanna get
around
in
trees. Sometimes weed whackers girdle the bottom of the tree, and that person perils the tree. All right, thank you all.
Thank you, Mayor.
I moved to forestry. Or DPW. So that would be Parks Service. Yes.
Because I know there's people in my neighborhood that still lost trees like years ago from.
So what I've been doing for the